An alleged murder case in Las Cruces has shaken up the community. Local restaurant owner Robert Yacone charged with murder of his wife Kimberly Yacone this Sunday. And still questions remain. Was there a way to prevent it? KTSM 9 News reporter Carla Draxler is live in the data center and has continuing coverage. Good evening, Carla.
Good evening, Natasha. And as you said, the question is, was this tragedy preventable? If there were actual previous reports of domestic violence, the Dona Ana County Sheriff weighs in and tells us how big of a problem domestic violence is in the county and in New Mexico, and what are some faults in the system.
Shots fired, shots fired.
For another tragedy like this to be avoided.
We have these going on all the time, sadly. We're being called constantly.
Dona Ana County Sheriff says change needs to be made in the criminal justice system.
People seek services every day.
Whether it's the red flag law, current one seemingly flawed, allowing in this extreme case of Robert Yacone, a convicted felon, to still be able to have weapons, allegedly shooting and killing his wife.
Is this a perfect system? Absolutely not.
Sheriff says in other cases that she had seen enter the domestic violence court, questions about weapons are not being asked.
They're on the form for a reason, so that they're asked. And if the commissioners are not asking those questions, how do we know they're guns?
And sometimes victims take back the restraining orders, enabling the alleged abuser to go to court.
These get filed the initial step. It doesn't mean that it's going to go through to the end result.
With the system seemingly broken, domestic violence in New Mexico keeps growing. La Casa shelter in Las Cruces always staying busy.
So our numbers are usually at capacity.
A young man's just knocked at my door and is crying, and he said his father has just shot his mother.
You're hearing a call placed by Yacone's neighbor about their 17-year-old son who witnessed the shooting. And the sheriff pointing out at these extreme situations to be a warning that a change is crucial.
There has to be something in the state of New Mexico that we address domestic violence seriously, and I don't know what that is.
And one step closer to change is for everyone to act.
If you see something, say something.
And as of now, that murder in question is still under investigation, as well as the officer involved shooting. Yacone was shot by deputies on the scene, and he is expected to survive from his injuries. He's now being charged with first-degree murder. Reporting live in studio, I'm Carla Draxler. Back to you.
Definitely a tragic situation out there. Thank you so much, Carla.